Hello everyone and welcome to my 56th review. Today I'll be reviewing What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. This is his 11th studio album and most likely is well known, bringing a heavy feeling to everything and being a big success around the release. Going into this, I knew it would definitely be a saddening and important album focusing on racism, drug abuse, and other things, and the Vietnam War, it seems, which I didn't know. And also the passing of Tammy Terrell around the time would add a lot to the heartbreak. I feel like even though a lot of the songs give a somewhat upbeat feel to production, you can definitely still hear the heartbreak in every song, making it one of the most beautiful and important albums ever. It's definitely more relatable to what's going on now. Let's get into this. What's Going On is Ian showing is definitely an incredible song, seeming to have Marvin ask for peace, and it seems to talk to his parents about what's happening or what we need to do. This is even more saddening with him asking his dad to not fight with him and how war isn't the answer, considering how Marvin passed or was murdered. But with the calm background vocals, chords, beautiful strings, and drums fit the feeling of the song so well with Marvin's beautiful and incredible singing. It is for sure a top 3 and one of the best songs ever, with how beautiful it is and the topic of the song, and with how incredibly it was executed. What's Happening, Brother then blends well from the next song with a similar instrumental, and a lot of songs here have similar composition with the piano chords, light and suspenseful strings, and rhythmic percussion with other instruments throughout. Here Marvin tells the story of a soldier coming back from Vietnam and seeing everything that's changed and kind of going to asking why this is all happening. But another beautiful song with again beautiful singing all over this album, and a top 3 for me definitely. Flying High in the Friendly Sky kind of brings a more mellow feel with the strings, calm chords, background vocals, and more slow drums, and brings a more depressing feel to it with the lyrics and singing as well. Having Marvin go into his drug use with marijuana, cocaine, and other things maybe, using the metaphor I guess of getting high and relating it to flying high. This is one of the weaker songs compared to others, but still a beautiful song with a lot of sentiment and emotion for sure. Save the Children is pretty self-explanatory, going to how the world is tarnished or ruined and how we need to help make it better for our future. Marvin here kind of goes into a spoken word with him repeating what he's saying with singing as background vocals. And it can make it uninteresting for some people, I assume, but I think here it shows more sentiment somewhat. So not one of the best songs compared to others, but I definitely agree with the message of the song and love the sound of the song. God's Love is more of an interlude or intro to the next song, having mainly the same instrumental, but still brings a big message from him, I guess, dedicating the song to God. I think saying how God is his true father, and also to love your family at the same time, with how much they do for you. Not the best song, definitely, but still not bad, and again, it's more like an interlude. Mercy, Mercy Me, the Ecology is a beautiful song with the vocals, calm chords, and grand strings going to the destruction of the environment with oil going into the oceans and seas and radiation and other things. The great saxophone solo and cinematic outro with the strings, chords, and vocals, which kind of sounds scary. It's a beautiful way to end my favorite song on here and one of the best songs ever in my opinion. But a lot of these songs here are, but this is one of my favorites. Right On brings a somewhat more upbeat feel with the bright chords and flute, and also is the longest song here in around 7.5 minutes. But the message here is still strong, going to seeming to beg for peace and help each other is executed well with the strong vocals. It goes into a little instrumental break, but then switches entirely with it being more calm with the strong sax, light bells, drums, and heavy strings, and with Marvin's beautiful singing making the song even better. This whole part with it then going back to normal near the end. It's definitely a great song in the top 5 for me. Holy Holy is another beautiful song focusing more on how people need to come together and work with each other. The song is pretty simplistic with strong, beautiful vocals with more incredible chords, strings, saxophone, and light drums. It's definitely one of my favorites. Inner City Blues Make Me Wanna Holler is the outro in a beautiful and pretty saddening way to end everything, going into how the economy is, I guess, depicting the ghosts of inner city America, and also police brutality and crime in general, saying how this just makes him want to holler. This song does have a somewhat upbeat feel to it, but you can definitely still hear the emotion in his voice. Then the outro with the beautiful piano and vocals going to talking to his mother to seem to tell her how we shouldn't care what others think of us. It's just a beautiful way to end the song and the album in general. And all I really have to say left is, this is a beautiful and heartbreaking album focusing on so many important problems and one of my favorite albums of all time. 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching.